Get this bad boy tuned up. Hear that, Nami? Hey, Clamper. What a Softail style #1 Harley Davidson. How's that sound? See if y'all can get a look at my fingers when I play. Let's see if that's interesting at all. Let's just see. Let's just find out, y'all. Let's see if there's any interest in that. Trying to play some song, like some finger picking stuff while I'm tuning up the guitar here, and man, let's just see what's up. See what I can do. Hey Jerry. By the rivers of Babylon, we sat down where we met to remember why we came for. I took a hit, maybe two, I swear. Didn't wanna do anything, and they told me what I did so wrong, so I apologized. It's all over. She cut my fucking fingernails. I don't really know how though. If I did, I do. I swear to God, I probably cut my fingers off. I don't give a fuck like that. Well, the subject's gonna be like a little bit of last night, you know, we can talk about that. And then we're just gonna chat. I'm gonna be with you guys all night. It's just me and you. Because this is what I do. Alright, we're getting tuned here. Yeah, alright. I just bring you what I say I'm going to bring you. And if I do it well, I do it well. If I do it shitty, I do it shitty. But I'm going to keep doing it. And I read all of your comments. I don't always respond to them, but I do read them all. I even go back sometimes and go up in these comments. Mostly Amber does, but I will too. And I take and I learn and I get better, okay? You are responsible for creating a good YouTuber. That's all. That's all this is. It's just something very simple. Sounds a little out of tune, but whatever. Alright, so look, what's up? Let's start out, let me get my tie. Let me get my ties right here. Get my ties on straight. Alright, so look. Last night the idea was to put a troll on and allow him to be who he is. And completely let him go. Let him fly. Let you hear his voice. Let you hear how he feels about it. Let you hear how the feeling he gets from doing what he does, so that maybe you can learn how to deal with them better, or maybe you can just hear something that makes it make sense to you. Because as I look back and listen back, it's like, wow, man, the division is like, one person's over here and the other person's way over there. Nobody is like seeing this as anything where we can come together in any kind of way. And I don't think that I'm going to be the guy to bring them together. That's not what the point was. The point was to put the awkward thing on live so we could all sit in it for a little bit and see what we could do with it. So that's what I tried. Chicago Bears tie. It doesn't. And I'm not perfect, y'all. I'm gonna make mistakes. A lot of people, lots of people were like, why aren't you defending your wife? I'm like, oh my God, y'all. So let's get this straight. When I run up in the restaurant trying to talk to the people who did what they did, that's wrong, okay? And everybody can pick on me about that. Because I went to jail, they figure I must be just guilty. We don't consider my freedom of speech, my rights to do whatever it is that I feel like doing without harming anybody. I didn't take a gun in there. That was theater of the mind. I'm good at that. The lady didn't see any weapons. Nobody did. Their cameras, no weapons. Okay, left the gun in the car. And guess what? It's legal in North Carolina. We have an open carry state. If you're not a felon, you're good to go. Not a felon, good to go. Nothing was illegal about what I did. That's why the video is still up. You can still go watch it because it actually represents that I didn't do anything wrong. Secondarily, I went in to defend my wife, to ask them questions about what happened. And people are like, dude, that was so stupid. You know, but then there's other people like, man, if that was my wife, here's what I do. And I hear it all the time. I hear it all the time, y'all. That's what I do. That's what I hear all the time. So I'm trying to get better at doing what it is that I do. And I'll tell you this, after the interview last night, after we had Nick on, I went in to watch the fight. My oldest son was here, and me and Brandon and Dempsey watched the fights. Dempsey loves jiu-jitsu. So he's in there like jiu-jitsuing with pillows and grabbing my leg and grabbing Brandon's leg. Brandon's bigger than me. My oldest son is like 6'3", 225. He's a big dude. And Dempsey just climbs up him like he's a pole. It's so fun. And we were having a great time. Amber talked to Nick for a good 45 minutes afterwards. She told Nick her truth, one-on-one, about what happened that night. And I'll guarantee you that Nick will not say he doesn't believe her anymore. Big Nick Digger will say that he believes my wife. Not that that matters, but that they had a good talk and they were able to talk one-on-one, human to human, and work some things out. He's right, though. We're putting all this shit out here live. We're doing it. And when people who like to find flaws in people stumble upon you, I'm a hugely flawed person. I'm an easy person to target. You know, my whole thing is just dumb luck that you even fucking know who I am, that you're even looking at me. Thank you, Spirit of Salt. That was my point, man. I wanted to become who I really am and just give it a shot and see if it worked. With no fear, you know. I've been living with this bullshit in fear for a year. About what I'm going to do, what's going to happen, all this kind of stuff. And I thought, man, I'm just going to put it out here. I know it's risky. And the trolls deserve their opportunity at me and at my wife. And I'll defend as I see fit. But just like with this scrapping dude thing, man, like, he got mad at me and he went after my wife. He made 5 videos about me in 24 hours. I've been a subscriber to him for 2 months or so. I don't know, a little more maybe. He made 5 videos about me in 24 hours. It's just like, what, dude? I mean, okay. And then he pulled down like 3 of them or whatever. But, you know, man, I'm putting it out here, and scrapping dudes like, here's a good one. Your wife's giving me a reach around. I'm like, dude, I mean, what the fuck? What? Come after me. The only thing I said about you was about your content. I never talked about your 5-head. I only talked about your content. I wasn't picking on you. That your hair is afraid of your nose. I didn't do any of that. All I did, thank you, Softail. All I did, thank you, Sarah. And I'm not asking people to do that, but Sarah, and she'll probably resubscribe to him, you know, when he goes back to just diving into dumpsters. But, you know, hey, Ben, here's my advice to you. I know you hate my advice, but why don't you dive into some information like you dive into dumpsters? You could be better at what you do. You could be. That's all. And all I did was say the truth. And you came up with all kinds of bullshit. Like I'm a sleepy heroin addict that walks around or something. Homie, you can't be like, I love me some Alien and support Alien for all he's doing, and then be on the other fence when it comes to my addiction struggles. I do struggle from addiction, and I've done heroin one time in an attempt to not feel sick. I smoked it, and I fell asleep in my van and sat at a gas station for like 6 hours. Amber couldn't get a hold of me. It was horrible. And that was the last night that I ever fucked around with any of this other street shit, and I went to a doctor 3 years ago, and they put me on this shit, and it's worked just fine. I don't get high off it, okay? That's the way it works. I just don't crave fucking pain medicine, all right? I got hit by a FedEx truck and put on pain medicine, and my brain doesn't react the same way as some of your brains do. When I get pain medicine in me, I feel like fucking Superman. I'm sorry, that's the way my brain works. Some of you people get pain medicine and you're like, I want to take a nap. I'm like, I want to take a nap for a walk. And it's a struggle. I deal with it, bro. And when I'm out, and I'm sick. And the doctor don't give fucks. The doctor checked his pocket and was like, I ain't got no fucks. Just got money. And they do it to everybody. They just cut fucking people off and expect them to figure it out themselves. It's bullshit. I'm all for that now. I'm back to being me again. Okay, guys? Okay, guys? Hey, guys? Hit the like button, guys. Alright. Now, back to you guys. Little man. Thank you, Scott. What's up, little buddy? He sure is. Look at this little dude. Hey, come here and show them your hair, man. This guy's got hair that goes all the way down to his boot. And we got it up in a knot. I want to show them. Come here. He was Cam Newton today. Come here, Cam.
There's the whole family.
Look at Cam Newton, y'all. Oh, Cam Newton. Come here, Cam Newton. Come here, boy.
It's family time.
Show them your hair. Say, look, man, I'm ready to play football. Come on, Am. Did everything pop out?
No, just showed.
It's incredible, man. We got twins over here that we have to take care of too, because it's all live. You never know.
All right, turn around for a family pet dance.
This we did it. It's good. You're good. Thank you, guys. Okay, hey.
Christmas card next year.
All right, let's see if we can find the nipples.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Love you guys.
All right. I'm out here, y'all, for a minute. We gotta find a fire truck.
What are we doing? A fire truck for real?
Transformer fire truck.
It's like, have you ever looked at any show, like Bill Maher, for instance? Has anyone ever come on the Bill Maher show looking for a fire truck? Show it to me. I'll wait. Hey. It's cool. No, we're not doing anything here.
I'm sorry. I really am.
No, it's fine. You can be sorry all you want. Doesn't matter. I'm not mad. I'm kidding. I'm dripping in sarcasm. What are you talking about? There are 50 people in here. What do you want me to do right now?
I didn't know what that sign language was about.
Sign language? I'm like, hey, y'all, get the fire truck and go. That's what I'm like.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You don't get it?
Well, if you saw the living room, we just dumped everything.
It's a Good Job Buddy show, right? Every which way you go. You can stick us in your ear, maybe drink us with a beer, then we'll be right by your heart. It's a Good Job Buddy show. Have a seat. There you go. You can put your thumb in the air or anywhere that you dare, and you'll be doing your part.
I'll get you.
It's a Good Job Buddy show. All right, little man, come here. Let me get you out. Ready? Let me just get you out, bruh. I got you. Come here. 1, 2, 3. Dadooshk. Dadooshk. Oh, I've got so many ties on today. I wanted this to be a real big tie day. I was like, give me as many ties as we can find. Let's get this shit on. Tommy from Separate Street House gave me this tie. That might have some anointment oil on it. And this is like a Halloween tie, or someone in there just said Chicago Bears tie. That's cool. Dempsey knows those lyrics. Yeah. It's like, it's just a hook. The whole thing is a hook. I still don't remember the song. I've never written the words down. This is just, it came out one day, and it's something I've done every day, just screwing around. But it's just like a hook. That's all. You're right. Fuck it all. How about, it's so cool that your name is Fuck It All, and you're like positive mental attitude. Oh, I love the irony. I am so old. Everything about me is old and olding. It's all olding. I'm in the process of olding everything. Parts of my body feel like they cook other parts of my body. He might have, Sarah. Maybe that's a good idea. He was like, hey, man, go to church sometime with a tie. I will admit, though, we've got probably 500 ties in the garage from a dead man, so if I ever need that, I can get it. From the guy that stole all of my mother-in-law's money. His clothes are in there. I'm still waiting for Shonuff to explain his question. Shonuff, what was your question, brother? I'm sorry I missed it. I respect it. I respect all of you. I need to be better again at you guys. Vikes did beat the Eagles today. Congratulations, Kaz. I was going to hit him up tomorrow. Kaz, bam, y'all effed us up, man. Look, last year the Eagles beat the Vikings in the NFC Championship game and then went to their home stadium and won the Super Bowl. The locker room they had was the Vikings' home locker room. They shook champagne over that thing, and then today they were like, hey, man, does the locker room still smell like champagne? And the Vikings were like, man, F you, and beat them. So congratulations, Kaz. And let me say this and get on the record. Last night, the Khabib-Conor fight, let me just say this. Conor McGregor has lost 3 of his last 4 fights. He lost to Khabib. He lost to Floyd Mayweather. He beat Nate Diaz in the rematch, and he lost to Nate Diaz in the first one. 3 of his last 4 fights, Conor McGregor has lost. Let's just let that sink in. I'm the only one that I've heard that from so far. I've not heard that yet, but let it sink in. How old am I? I'm 481 years old. If you look at the rings. Nah, I'm truly 44 years old, man. I can't believe it either, dude. A full bucket of beer. She brought me one of these bad boys. It's a little taller than normal. This will be my second. Boogity boogity JGB chatters. I do, Kathy Jones. I love me some Kathy Jones, though, man. I'm going to tell y'all a little quick story. Kathy Jones, first moderator ever, whooped my ass. Kind of taught me some things. Put me in a, like, you know, she's like, all right, I hear you, boy, but think about this. And that's how I learned something. Kathy Jones is partly responsible for me becoming myself on here and just, like, losing that whole animosity thing. That's why I didn't quite get what Scrappin' Dude was doing, bro. Look, I've been in a battle with a dude who you don't sniff, frankly. Community cause. You ain't nowhere near that. And I battled him for 2 weeks. Every morning he would rip me a new asshole. Every night I'd rip him one. And I got like trial by fire. So, you know, this little recent thing with Scrappin' Dude was like kind of silly, man. I think that thing was a first round knockout because all I did was say the truth. And then he grasped at things. However, all that being said, dude gets lots of views for his scrapping, his actual scrapping. Diving into dumpsters and doing shit, man. So I noticed today he went on back to that. So he came up for a minute, wanted a piece, figured out this ain't the right dude to mess with, and went back. And that's cool, man, because all we ever did when we put him on our stream that night was make his stream better.
Oh, I know.
I mean, we were picking with it and having fun with it, but everybody knew there ain't no dummy up in here who thought Louis Arana was going to show up. I promise you. Everybody knew it. And that's all I did. He was like hindsight, like, motherfucker, I told everybody live. We were live. I was telling everybody Louis won't show up. We did a countdown. I was like 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 4 minutes, 2 minutes. Boom. You didn't do nothing. So all it was truth on my side. That's all. What size ring do I wear? What is this, honey?
Size ring.
6.5, 7.5. I think it's 7.5.
7.5. I think we were. I mean, we were.
But I don't want to keep arguing with it. I'm dropping that. I want to talk about the trolling issue and the comments. There's plenty of comments of people saying that I didn't stick up for Amber. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Red Road Warriors. That I didn't stick up for Amber and that I sat here or that I just, you know, let her get ripped apart. But the point was I wanted him to be himself. You know, that dude held his ground, man. I mean, there was no, like, here's the other one. Here's the other video. He comes on, I'm so sorry. Ooh, we love each other. And then we don't get anywhere. My point was, let's go ahead and have the animosity, do what you do. Be you. And we'll give it a shot. I didn't know. Hey, Florida Pirate. Oh, like Sono Giant. I hope that's your name. That was what I tried to do. And I look back at the video. I'm proud of my wife for sitting here and talking to y'all about things that really bother her. You got to give her credit. She sit right here in front of like 125 people and talked about some of the worst things going on in her, some of her worst fears, some of her worst dealings, right here, live. And I just felt like she could handle it herself. How about that? I think you did a great job by yourself.
And I truly appreciate that.
She's not allowed back on screen, though. That's all.
No.
Ever again.
You guys can hear my voice, but the twins and I.
Frost521 Gaming and Vlogs says you want some money. Sure, I want some money. Where's it gonna be? Where I gotta go? Would you have a dryer vent to clean?
Chimney.
Chimney? I'll clean your chimney. What do you want me to do for some money?
I love you, Kathy. I love you, Rebecca. I wish I could let you see my face again, but I'm not allowed back on the screen.
You're allowed back on the screen if you really want to. And I'm not afraid of what the people will say, and I really don't think that I'm gonna have to help out either. Don't bend over, honey. You gotta learn.
Back.
Let's stop.
I'm allowed back. It's just my face.
Back up.
Just my face.
I know, but you're getting too close. Like, it makes me nervous. I can't concentrate on what I'm doing. You're gonna have to pull the chair around and sit here like a big girl.
Here's the corner.
Can you do it, sweetie?
Yeah, I'm not gonna have that much time.
I can't have you bending over. That's the problem.
I know. Nene's with him right now, and it's just.
Oh, I see.
Not gonna last.
Well, stand up behind me right here, hon. Just take this out of the way.
I want to sit down.
Stand up right here behind me.
I just want to.
Try not to talk while I'm talking. It's just hard for people to hear.
All right. It's kind of like we're standing.
Good
anyway.
effing Lord. Look how big I look.
I know.
Part of this is Amber's only 5 feet tall, and there's only so much body to work with, and so unfortunately, or fortunately, just depending how you look at it, they end up in there the way they do. Hey, that's on you what you think about it. How about that?
Yeah.
She can hold her own. I thought she was fantastic, and Sarah wants me to shut up. How about this? I'll go sit over there and let you sit over here, and I'll just play a little music in the background. How about that? Let's do that.
I think it would be better. Okay.
I'm doing that right now. It's my channel, sweetheart. You go to pink like button if you want Amber to make the decisions.
Any of you guys, I know there were at least
Hop on over there.
a couple of you guys in pink like button today.
Y'all want her to make the decisions, please go to pink like button and subscribe to pink like button.
Well, that's me. Alright. Oh my God, bless me. So like this. Hi. How's everybody? I had something I was actually going to say after he said something.
You're bending over again. Posture.
Here, maybe we can do this.
Posture, oh yeah. So damn cold.
There we go, we got it. I'll be able to do this for a solid, like, 2 minutes because of all my knee surgeries. I'm not going to be able to sit like this. I actually sat like this playing with Dempsey a couple months ago, and when I was 13 had my ACL done. That was a long time ago, and I knelt like this with Dempsey, and when I got up I broke the staple in my knee where they stapled my new ACL in. I broke it. Yep. It hurt like somebody was stapling me in my face. And but you know, it is what it is. A broken staple in there, no biggie. No biggie. Anyway, last night I'm good with. I talked to, I don't know how much he said because I haven't listened to him tonight. I was inside with Nene and Dimps, but Nick and I talked. Cannot reveal his real name, but we talked for about an hour after, and you know, I laughed. He laughed. I was being me and saying funny stuff, and he was laughing, and we got it all out there. You know, I got real deep with what happened to me, and explained it on a level that it was just him and I talking, and he understood much better, and we're cool, and he we're on a different level now, and I understand why he was doing what he did now, and it doesn't bother me because it wasn't me that he disliked. It's just what he likes to do for fun. I mean, I like to go on walks. He likes to talk about people. So that's where I stand on that. Let me read some of this if you guys, some of these things. No, he didn't apologize, you know, straight out apologize, but we came to an understanding just through talking to one another, where he got to actually know the person he was talking about, as opposed to the person on this side where it was easy to poke fun at and go down a different path, because he knew he could get to me, and he did, and we talked about that, and you know, he did, but he now knows me better on a personal level, and so I'm glad that we had that talk. It was great. I mean, I couldn't, if you look back on it a little bit, it's like, I can't believe, you know, I was sitting there talking to him, and we were laughing and chit-chatting, and, you know, talking about, then we got into the fight night, and it was alright. And by all means, I don't want anybody to think that this was sprung on me. Eddie and I talked about this, and both of us were so excited for last night, and equally as excited. We thought it was going to be really interesting to interview that person, and I did not know what I was going to say to him, but I let it out the way I did, and I just wanted to, you know, I told him what bothered me, he told me why he does it, and I'm okay with it, you know. I don't think he's going to come back around and say that kind of stuff again, so that's cool. Now on, I'll be able to not let the trolls get to me ever. Brenda, isn't that for real? Seriously, after 18 years, yeah, 18 I have heard it all. I mean, I have, the dumbest lines have been said to me. I think the worst was, do you live in Tennessee? No, because that's all I see. Wait, no, that wasn't it. I said it wrong. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're a 10 as I see. I don't know. I can't even get it right. But it was something dumb like that. And yeah, I have heard them all. I've heard them all. And, you know, it is what it is. And I made sure my biggest thing when people were dicks is after I got married and I was still bartending, I always handed their change back to them with my left hand so that they could see my wedding ring. Or I'd hand them their drink with my left hand so they could see my wedding ring. And you would not believe how many people thought that I was just wearing it so that I could keep men away. So that was the other thing. Are you really married? You know, and then Eddie walks in and they're like, wow, she's married. That's the guy, and he has had my back from day number 1, I'll say, but it really was like probably day 15. Something happened and we just met and started, you know, we instantly fell in love with each other, and that's a true story. It was meant to be, and love at first sight, and he had my back from day 1. Okay, we're gonna do it.
That's a delicious story, honey. All right, guys. Well, hey, guys.
All right, yeah, I gotta make sure they're okay also.
All right, sweetheart, you're the best, you're most beautiful.
Sometimes Nene
Come here.
isn't.
Let me help you out. Step on the cord, there you go.
Okay, all right.
It's not the biggest back porch in the world.
Nope.
This is probably not the best look, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, now we're in tune. Right. It took a long time for me to figure this shit out. All right, what's going on, man? Amber, Sarah loves you.
Sarah,
Finch
I
says,
love
see you. You should be blowing him now. Honestly, it's Sunday night. Woo! Every Sunday night I get a blow because it's really winter.
Give him a love.
Sounds to me like Nicky's got a stressful job, and this is the way he relieves the pressure. Her back porch is fine, LOL. I can teach you how to tie a tie. That'd be really fucking helpful. And I'll also be honest, some people are coming. Joe Smith, really? But bullying and trolling a person isn't right either way. You're mean, I live in Tennessee. Hello, Eddie, nice ties. Women belong in the kitchen, first of all. We ain't got enough room in our kitchen for all the women there is. You know what I mean? And by the way, who cooks? How
He
much
does right
do
there.
I cook? And
More
I'm
than me.
about to be fired. And it's something that you want it.
He
Do I
cooks.
get it? Do I do it? Am I doing it every night?
He cooks.
Hookers and blow. 3, 2, 1. It's just a blow. LOL. Get that bug off of there, motherfucker. I do love singing the comments. I might do a whole show where that's all I do for an hour. SWE, baby. Woo! We don't know about that here in North Carolina, but remember, you can carry a gun. Nothing to ask backwards about that. Don't smoke that weed. But where's your gun, boy? You better have it on you. You never know. Some weed might get you. I looked in your eyes, thought I might die, and then you saved me 'cause you damn made me cry, but I knew I'll have some trouble with you. Look at her now, she's as shy as a sheep, and I don't know what to do when the rain is getting in my eyes. Yeah, that's just the rain. Are you ready for a lot of stress and a lot of pain? Can you handle all the shit I'm bringing? Are you ready to walk this rock with me? 'Cause the sun comes up every day and I'm singing. That's how we met. Dust in the wind.
Time to go. Going to be my me. Taking my mommy away from me 'cause I'm going inside. Oh, it's mommy time. I love y'all. And I'll see you soon.
I'm effing up here, honey. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I can't do it.
You're hanging them things back down in my stream again.
Alright, I love you.
I love you. Love you guys.
Love you.
Shoo, okay. Big question is, will anyone... No, fucky. Big question is, will anyone get burnt out at slabs over YouTube? I don't know. You know, lots of people are heading to the slabs now. This is when they get busy. This is like, they call them snowbirds. So I suspect plenty of camps have their YouTube symbol up and, you know, kind of letting people know, hey, if you want to check out what I'm doing over here, check out my YouTube channel. Very smart. I suspect they're going to find, you know, find out what they want and then come by and visit. And we should see a whole lot of that. In particular, I think that Kaz will probably have guests on and stuff. He does do that, and I think that's really cool. What happened to Hawk Squadron, by the way? I lost track of that. He got caught on fire or some shit. That was crazy. I only got a little bit of info on that, and I never followed up. I just he was in the hospital. He was airlifted there. He was on Kaz's stream, and you remember Hawk Squadron was back in Goonies' old channel, like, you know, on their chat saying he was going to be there in September, and then he did show up, and then something bad happened. I'm not sure what. See how we're fighting with somebody over there? I gotta get this thing back in tune, man. She Chain song, but I gave it a shot. Definitely everything I do is a work in progress. Definitely take that up front. You know, I'm just sharpening my skills. I saw Lexi Unicorn come on today. It was like 5 minutes, and that girl turned up. I'm proud of you. I loved it. Go check out her video today. I would love to see more women do some of that kind of stuff right there. She's like, yo, here I am. And she was like, just been in the pool or whatever, no makeup. You know, F the dudes if they're going to say something, man. Who gives a fuck what you say anymore? Did that happen, the Hawk Squadron? Hey, Pink Like Button. Y'all need to go to pink like button and subscribe. She gives you some of the behind the scenes stuff going on here. She ain't afraid. She ain't afraid. Mac passed away, man. It's very unfortunate. I want to continue to do interviews with slabbers, with people who make these videos, probably trolls too, but also you, any of you, want to come on and talk. We have a spot for you. This is where I'm going to, this is my training ground, okay? I'm going to get myself back together and start doing this again, all right? You're going to be here for the ride to see me go from the bottom back up where we belong. And you're going to help us. You're day oneers. I'll get better. You're going to help me along, man, and I'll never forget you for it. You're all day oneers to me, man, every effing one of you. And I got your back. And I know you got mine. And even when I'm wrong, you'll tell me, and that's fine. Give me the honest comments. I love it. Nice, Amber, that still happens. Annually, Zane goes live on Facebook. Yeah. Right. Some people were saying that Big Nick sounded like Zane. Who thought Big Nick sounded like Zane? If you thought Big Nick sounded like Zane, just throw a one up, or you can talk, or whatever you want to say. But I listen back at it, and I can see how people think. When he gets on a rant, especially, you know, he can definitely sound like Zane. This is bothersome. Right here, these are going. Whew. All right, Brenda, don't understand. Thanks, Scott. I'm trying to be that dude who's just giving it like it really is and taking it like they really want, you know. But nobody cares. I know, Stone, but here you are, right? Lexi thinks it's Bump. Bump? Who's Bump? Oh, I've heard of Bump. That's all right. Let's have that. Let's get those rumors started. Oh, Sarah, don't start pouting. You need a happy song. You need something to bring you up. Well, I remember when we used to sit on the back porch talking shit, yeah. And Sarah Hemingway would just wave and say good day. And we would mingle with good people we meet. Good friends we had, or good friends we have lost. Ooh, along the way. In this here YouTube, you can't make up the facts. So try to figure out what I say. But most importantly, no woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Here, little darling, don't shed those tears. No woman, no cry. Alright. Alright, man. It's just YouTube, y'all. I still believe this is the most exciting thing on YouTube. And, you know, the more, like, God, if the bigger popular YouTubers would do this shit. Like, I know, Sam Pepper does it. You know, and he's got thousands of people in his chat. But he does some of the things they say to do. Like, he's got this whole hookup where it's on his waist. And it holds his camera out there. So he has both hands free. And he can do whatever he wants to do. And people are like, hey, go do this. If he catches it, if he catches the comment, he'll go do it. So he's kind of leading the way on that. And but I do believe that's where this is at, man. I think, you know, answer honestly, when you see somebody is on live, you'd rather go on there to find out even whatever the fuck it is, right? It doesn't matter. You're going to go on there and check that out first. Because if it's been a recorded video, you can go back to that later. You want to see this live stuff first. You never know what's going to happen. Particularly, like, I walk into just stuff happens where I go. There's things everywhere that happen when I go out, like, you know, helping old ladies, police, just whatever. The other day, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and let this out. All right, what was it? It was the day that 2 nights ago when I did the video watching Scrapping Dude. I was walking back and the police officer stopped me at the school, and I'm not gonna tell you what county or anything else, but he was like, "Hey man, I like your show," and we talked like as men about family and stuff like that, and we got kind of past the whole, you know, like your job is to serve and protect, and sometimes I feel like it's a hassle. And he's like, I know, man, but I also have a lot of pressure on me to get everything right. So we have to look at things skeptically. And I'm like, don't you think that's the problem right there, is that we're coming in with too much skepticism? And he agreed with me in a lot of ways as a human. But as his job, you know, that's where we kind of banged heads. But he watches. And I don't know if it's because he has to, because of the whole case and everything. I don't know. But he didn't mind me talking about this. And shout out to you, bro. He doesn't comment. He just watches. And I say a lot. He told me that. So he gave me some pointers. That's what I want. Y'all give me some freaking pointers. I'm just saying let's do an song, man. How's that go? I don't know what to say. I say it every day. Sometimes I'm like, and then I don't have anything to say. Other times I'm like, and I say what I say really quickly and it goes away. Very true, yo. Play some Creed. Alright, you ready for Creed? I gotta talk like this to play Creed. Let's see here. Here we go. What are those songs? Alright. What would the name of Creed song? Quick, hurry, because I got it right now. I got the voice. I just need the song. It's all G's and shit. So here we go. God, what's a fucking Creed song, y'all? What's wrong with me? Why don't I remember Creed? Did I black out during the entire freaking fucking early 2000s? Late 90s? Well, I just heard the news today. Seems my life is gonna change. Oh, My Own Prison. I don't know that one, man. I didn't know this one, though. Oh, for the love of God. Tomorrow I'll have a Creed song. The entire song, I'll play it. I want to do it right, because I can do like a parody of his voice that's pretty funny, I think. So I'll do that. I mean, I just heard. I can do it better when I'm actually singing it. And I tell y'all, when I get an acoustic guitar, it'll sound better. I play better with an acoustic guitar. I feel like it's a buddy. It's like a friend of mine. And I just, right now, there's no money for Eddie. Everything goes to the cause. You know what I mean? The community cause. My little community. This is our little community. And man, we're here. We're it. We need to help each other, back each other up, and tell each other when we're doing right or wrong. I will continue to interview trolls that are good at what they do, that get under people. I can do any better. And I'll continue to interview the guys who are doing good shit, man. I believe I'm saving the next interview spot for Cal Sherpa whenever he gets to a spot where he's good to talk and wants to chill. So it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks. He's busy right now, but I'd love to talk to him during this trip that he's on. If you don't know about Cal Sherpa, I don't know where you've been, but check him out and, obviously follow what he's doing. And what I'm going to do is just talk to him about that. So Cal, you're my next interview. I'm asking right here, right now, live, Cal Sherpa, will you be my next interview? We don't have to schedule the date yet, but I'm going to go ahead and ask right there. Here we go. I'm just asking. It's asked. This guitar got Dempsey'd too. death. And like every string got moved around. She's a empty candle in the tub she laid. Her legs spread out before me as her body lay still. Ooh, all fire rising, revolving sun as the earth to the sun. And now the air I tasted and breathed has taken a turn. And all I thought of was everything. I know she gave me all, and that she would. Ooh, now my bitter hand, cradle broken glass. What was all the pictures here? All been washed in black and tattooed everything. I take a walk outside, man, I'm surrounded by some kids that play. I can hear their laughter. Man, why do I say and then and twisted thoughts that spin around my head. I'm spinning, oh, I'm spinning. How quick the sun can fly away. Yeah. Now my bitter hand, cradle broken glass. What was everything? And all the love's gone bad. And all the love's gone bad. It's a kratom thing, I guess. Pink like button, poof, paff, poof, paff, poof, paff. My father told me one fucking thing, and I'm gonna have him on this after I have on Cal. I didn't meet my father till I was 34 years old. I was told he was dead in 2000. I met him in 2008, and he told me one motherfucking thing, and here it is. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter how you feel. The only thing that matters is what you do.